Evening carpet bangers. Well, I've only got 2 of my rods in. Made a bit of a balls up. I went back to my car to charge my phone because obviously the battery went dead, and the time I come back, well, on the way back I should say, I started talking to a fella called Peter Ralph. I'll tell you what, there's a story to be said about him. He's a legend. Well, he should be. But anyway, got back to me bivvy after speaking to him. Got 2 of my rods out. Put new rigs on them. Different presentation. Just like just a bottom bait with a little false sweet corn just sticking up because I put some sweet corn in the margin. And my 3rd rod, which is to the willow tree just to the right of me, I just flicked it a little bit too much and just hit the tree and got caught on the tree and couldn't pull it off. So basically I haven't got my 3rd rod in, and I'll have to do that in daylight because it was a little bit too, the light levels were just a little bit too awkward for me, because I need a little bit more light to see things these days. But anyway, so I've only got 2 rods in. This Peter Ralph fella, it's funny how you meet people in life and think, fucking hell, he's got a story to tell, hasn't he? You'd never guess what. He's only been 13 months on the same peg on Orchid. 13 months. When he told me, I just went, what's going on here? Started talking to him. And talking from one thing to another. He's not what you think, where you think, God, there's this fella off his head and anything like that. He's well there. 62 years of age, and he's been on the bank 13 months. I said, do you get any discounts being on the league? He said no. He pays full money to be on the peg all year. He doesn't want any discounts, he just wants to pay his way, and he just wants to enjoy his time on the bank. And so went from one conversation to another conversation, and I was just fascinated by his thinking and his reasoning for why he's on the bank. He just loves being on the bank, couldn't bear going home. He's got a family and they all love him. They come down to see him on Christmas and birthdays and various other nice occasions. He even showed me a photograph where they were all wearing their Father Christmas hats and walking down the bank to see him. Absolutely fantastic. Amazing. And the other thing is, he's not fishing. That's the other thing I went, what? He's not fishing till June. So when he gave me his reasons why, he said, well, it's like a lot of things you have in life, you know. So like, for example, his way of explaining things was going to a pub for the first time, and when you've gone to that pub, you go there regularly, and you from one night to the next and things like that, and then you just, you know, you just want to rest and get that little bit of enjoyment from the first day, like you went to the pub. So I said, yeah, fascinating. He's caught loads of fish. He says it's not an easy water, but you know, you catch the carp. So I said, I'll have to come down and see you and do a little blog with you tomorrow then, Peter. He said, yeah. Angling Times have come down the other day and they're going to do a little feature on him. But good on him. Now, I know 1 or 2 hard carpers, but I tell you what, this fella leaves them standing. Absolutely. He's actually paid 6 months in advance, so it'll be 18 months in the same peg. And I'm not sure whether he did mention he's been on the bank for the last 4 years, but in different pegs or different lakes. But I know he's definitely been in this peg for 13 months, and he plans on staying at least for the next 6 months. He's got everything. He's got his TV, his iPad, he's got 2 gas bottles, he's got his dog, little Staffordshire bull, which he loves dearly. And I tell you what, you've got to give the man credit. Absolutely marvellous. The fact that someone who actually loves his sport that much, he's picked a lake he wants to fish, and he's stuck himself in a peg he hasn't moved for over 13 months. Now that takes some discipline, if you'd ask me, and deserves a lot of credit. And not only that, you think he'd be fishing all the time, but no. When his mood takes him, he fishes it. And if he doesn't want to fish, he's quite happy to pay to be in the peg and stay there. Which you think, well, good on you. You deserve your rewards, and you know, he's enjoying it. And that is absolutely fantastic, if you ask me. So hopefully we'll go and see him and catch up with him tomorrow. So I'm going to have my little coffee now. Say cheers. Cheers. And I'll see you in a bit. Well, good morning, carp headbangers. It's around about 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning. And it looks absolutely beautiful. No joy as yet. Still suffering, but I'm still happy in me nappy. I think I'll get to take a walk around the lake today. See the rest of the pegs. Hopefully have a chat with that Peter Ralph. Doesn't it look absolutely beautiful? Pups daisy. Looks perfect. Sniffles again. I think I'll stay an extra couple of days now. I think you just need to put a bit more time in, a bit more patience. Patience, I should say. Expecting to catch on bloody winter time and just turning up to these day tick waters and expecting to catch. Anyway, I need to sort the rig out, sort this rod out. Anyway, back in a bit. Look at that carp headbangers. There's something definitely churning the bottom up around there. Morning, carp headbangers. Well, it's day 3. Still no luck. I had it, well, all I know is that my alarm was screaming off this morning. The purple one, which was right in the corner where the snag area is. And you know, you've been blanking for 3 days, not a bloody bleep, and a screamer, and you rush out in the house in the morning, strikes into it, fucking nothing there. I'm thinking, oh my god, how patient you've been, 3 days. I've just moved one of my rods to the right in the corner, because I noticed it's very murky, so something's been messing around in there, so I just thought to put a little choddy right in the corner and hopefully something picks it up, because something's definitely been there. It's been chained up, so I've got to give it a chance. But then I was in 2 minds not to, because where my other 2 rods are in the snag area, it's obviously along the margin, so if the carp do decide to go back out and along the margin, they should pick it up. But sometimes you do these things and hopefully something pays off. So absolutely gutted over that last night. Got my heart pumping though. What I love about coming to places like Orchid, and even Farlow's for that matter, there's all these lovely little nooks and crannies. So you can bait up nicely. See if there's happening, and then see if there's anything happening in the swims, in the little spots you pre-bait up. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Bloody love it. Snag area. Lovely. Oops, there's the dead duck that or was it a grebe? No, it's a duck. Yeah. I think Marsh shot that yesterday. This is where it ended up. This is the no man's swim. This is what greets you. Let's get down in it. Well, on to the next one. This is the Royal Box Swim. Lovely. Right, on to the next one. Here's old Orchid's smaller lake. Loads of catch fish in, up to 50 odd pound. Oh, there's a nice little swell there. I believe it's only £10 to fish this. It's got all kinds: carp, tench, bream, catfish. Lovely. Looks like that far bank's the place to be bivvying up. Hey, it's got a bit of a stretch to it. Yeah. It's the first island swim.
Pretty.
Tell you what, goes a bit of a way. Lovely. It's the board swim. Plenty of open water. Right, on to the next one. It's getting a bit tracky here again. It's a good job everyone can't take the car, if you'd ask me. That makes sense for the marsh who takes you around in his trailer. You okay, buddy? What swims he in? The paddies, is it?
Oh, one straight opposite, and the mate next to him got a boat, and he's come right out in front of me as well. So even if I went long range, I could go right into there. Well, where they're bait fishing. I don't know which right way it is.
Well, there's no sign on here, but this is called the snag swim. And look at these carpers here, blanking like the rest of us. Give a wave to all those carp headbangers who are going to be seeing you now. You're not on the wanted list, are you? plenty of water in front of you. A nice little area to your right where you can just go on the margins. That's the top dugout. Lovely, absolutely beautiful. This is the bay swim. Bit of a tight swim, to be honest. Lovely. Smithies, same sort of thing. Water's definitely running around there, so need the ground sheet, if that's me. Lovely. The turns, bit of a bigger swim. Beautiful. The nursery swim. Finally, the last swim. And that's all the swims on Orchid. All done. Walking back to where the clubhouse is now. So I'll see you there. Well, here we are. Back to the car park at Orchid. There's the clubhouse over there. Nice little walk around the lake. Beautiful. Get greeted by Marsh or Keith, or Kevin I should say, and hopefully you might see Peter Harris. Lovely people. So there you go, Carp headbangers. A beautiful walk around the lake, seeing some of the swims. Plenty of room. It's just about respecting each other when you're in certain swims, so you're not crossing over onto other anglers' paths. And obviously no one's caught, so we can't all be bad, can we? Anyway, it's just about coming to enjoy your place on your lake. Doesn't matter where you are, it's all the same once you're on the bank, enjoying that lovely moment. Now I've got a day left, let's hope we get some reward for it. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Boy.
Okay, Carp headbangers, this is Peter Ralph. Spent 13 months on the, what's this peg normally called then, Peter?
It's called Island Dugout.
Island Dugout, but I think it should be called the Peter Ralph swim.
Nah.
Because this is what you call a true hard carper. Unbelievable. You've got to respect the man for what he's doing. He's enjoying the life. And we think we're enjoying it. This man is living it. That's all I can say. So next time you visit Orchid Lake, look up Peter, say hello, and just show him the respect he deserves. Well, okay, Carp headbangers. This is Peter Ralph, and he's just about to organise his week's tea, sorting out his food, and this is what he does. He gets pheasants, partridge.
Now, get the table up here, these.
So where'd you get your food from then, Peter?
One of the bailiffs here, Orchid Lakes, is a beta. So the season starts in December and go end of November and goes through till last week of 31st of January. And he does beating instead of doing shooting up there. And he gets me some things to cut his tail off. Now that's him ready. Now that's a partridge all ready. Now that we have to do is just do the nasty bit, you know, right? So it's really basically just open him up really, and that's all it is. That
take the insides out.
You open him up. So
what's it like to eat?
Know, he just opens him up, and then you have to do the work. So. You mainly just you open him up and you just take out his bits. It's only mainly that, like that. Go right up to his rib cage. Put your fingers in and you pull him out. And as that, then you just poke him here. Take his corn pat or his pouch out of his throat. This is all corn. What is that before he's yeah.
Yeah.
So that's his pouch, a corn pouch, you know.
Right, where he stored his food.
You know, yeah, okay. And then you just go down the neck with your finger, meet two fingers, it's a little swirl, and she's clean. Nothing
ready for eating?
Now she's ready for the table with pheasant. A little bit, nothing much different in it than that. That's all he's come out of him. That's all it tastes better. So really basics. I'll just do the really basics. Just chop his legs off. That's his legs. Then cut his tail off. Just don't get off all the.
This is the best way to do your breakfast, Carp headbangers. That's all I can say.
And then he's a lovely bird. He's from the he's from.
This is a pheasant, isn't it?
He's from Paul Gaget, Oxford. Paul Gagetti. You know the manor.
Right, okay.
You know, he's a bailiff, and he's allowed to have these. Yeah, okay, and then...
It's nice that they bring you them, isn't it?
Say again, sorry?
It's nice that they bring you them.
Yeah, you can get them... You need a little bit better table than I've got here, but it's only because I ain't got organised right. But we're nearly there. That's that. Now I've had his head off already. I took his head off because he's in a pouch like that, 4 of them. So I've cut his head off already. So I just cut his throat bit. He cut his top of his head a bit. So that we don't need that bit. We don't need to cook that bit. We'll just get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now we do the work. So he's a lovely clean bird, and he's got a nice bit of fat on him. That yellow is a lovely good bit of meat on that. Now we just have to do the works, right?
And do you cook this in your bivvy, Peter? Do you cook it in your bivvy?
Do I do it in my bivvy?
Yeah, cook it.
Yeah, so, well, no, I cook in my bivvy.
Yeah.
And I prepare in my van, or if it's a nice summer, you know, if it's a bit better, I'd sit outside by the water there, it's nice.
But you do most of the cooking in your bed and your bivvy,
yeah. I cook this in an oven. I've got, as I showed you the other day, I've got a gas oven up there. Now what you've got to do is open him up a little bit.
You need to watch your hands.
Too much. Right, so he's opened up.
Yeah.
Now, he's a bit bigger, this stuff comes out, so if you're a bit squeamish, you want to turn away now.
No, I'm not squeamish, I'm okay, no.
Some people, he come. That's it.
Right.
That's his lot. But well, not his lot. But then we've got to get right up to his rib cage, and I'm there now. He gets his last bit of his bits. Then we go to the throat. It's there, and he should have his pouch there waiting
again.
for me.
Yeah.
And there she is.
All little.
Right, his little corns.
Yeah.
And then we go down in the section of there. Make sure you open him up with your finger and get all his bits out. That's it.
Superb.
And then really, he's all ready then for just a dunk in the water.
Well, you certainly eat well on the bank, Peter.
Oh, yeah.
Innit?
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of pigeon around. There's plenty of wildlife if long as you get permission from the owner that you can have them, like I have from Marsh. He says it's fine to have whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Superb. It's good of them, isn't it?
That's it. That's it. That's a 2 birds done, partridges and pheasants, and they're the same as them ones that we done.
How long have you been on the Orchid
day.
now, Peter?
What?
How long have you been fishing Orchid solid?
Can you say again?
How long have you been fishing Orchid?
4 years.
Constantly?
Yeah, 4 years.
And how long you been in that peg you're in now?
13 months.
13 months. And how
13.
long are you hoping to stay in that
I
peg?
will be staying in that peg. I've booked it for until January
2015. Yeah. Tell you what, you're a trooper. Absolute trooper. Tell you what, brilliant.
So really, it's not much mess. But people make a big fuss over it, and there's not a lot of muss on it. And
No, it's not. You'd expect to see blood all over the place.
No,
but...
no, it's it. And you know, he's a nice little bird, and he's happy to see me.
Yeah.
But you got two nice meals there.
Yeah.
You know, if you live on the bank.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you certainly do.
And
Don't you?
you can live out the van. I've got a nice heater here for the winter. I sit in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my clothes in here. I've my clothes in there. So and it's all protected. And I've got my clothes in there. I've got everything I need. What I need for fishing, dog food.
Brilliant, Peter. Absolutely brilliant.
And then
I tell you what, no one can touch you, mate, when it comes to carping.
you know.
No chance.
I've got my clothes hanging up. Look, ready. Your coats you need them. You've got to be well prepared if you go fishing. Well prepared.
Yeah.
You know, for winter, if you're going to live on the bank. But it's a good life if you get your head around it and plan it, and then say you've got to go away for 4 years, 5 years to your wife and children, and then they come and see you once a month, and it's nice.
No, it's good because you've got a good family. I've been talking to you about your family, and it sounds like you've got a boss family who are very considerate in relation to how you want to live your life.
Yeah.
Because you've worked hard for your family right throughout your life, haven't you, Peter?
Well, I've done 50 years on the asphalt.
Yeah.
Never claimed anything on my life. Paid my mortgage.
Yeah.
Bought our house, and then when I got to 62, I spoke to my wife and said I'd like to go away for a year if it was possible to do a bit of fishing. She was doing her work, and so she said fine. And I see her once a month. She comes up, gives me a change of clothes and some groceries and me allowance, and then she goes. And then I've been here 4 years.
Brilliant. And how long do you hope to stay? As long as you can?
No, I'll be on it. It's very hard, but my body's all right at the moment. I'm 66, so I'm able to go for another 4 years at least, or 5.
Yeah.
Just until my body tells me it's enough.
No. Well, listen, mate. I think you're absolutely fantastic. I tell you what, for the legend, as far as I'm concerned, Peter, and that swim you're in on Orchid, it should be called Peter Ralph.
Thank you.
I tell you what, because you're putting your time in.
Yeah, time.
But not only that, it's not just about you putting your time in your fishing, it's actually enjoying the way of life.
Yes.
And that's what matters to you, isn't it?
I live here.
Yeah.
I live my life here.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing certain things.
No, it's fantastic. Have you caught many fish in your time?
Yeah, so I've had I've had me 30s, so you know, I've done me time.
What's your most memorable fish on here, Peter?
Cut that. I'm going to be personally honest here. Is when I go fishing, long as I get a fish, when I get a fish, it could be a £10 to a 36 or 40, whatever in the water. I think it's a good fish.
Yeah.
And
well, that's good attitude.
And I'm happy just knowing I'm there.
Yeah. No, listen,
and
that's
people
brilliant.
around me are catching fish, and I get inspiration from that.
No.
From like the drums fishing very well at the moment. The snag.
Yeah.
I haven't fished for the last three weeks.
Right.
I just put a spot out and just keep my swim, you know.
Yeah.
And then when
keep
I'm
it busy. Just keep your swim busy.
Yeah, that's it. And then I'm getting in the mood to put my rods out again for a couple of nights.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Brilliant. You get a bird like that?
Yeah, but it's got feathers on, of course, and it's on the side of the road. And if you want a roadkill, all you've got to do is get it over like that, look at it, open her up, because it's got feathers on, look at her, right, and there's no holes, no rat holes, nothing's been biting. You can see where the slug's gone there.
Yeah.
That's the only mark she's got on her body. And that's where I tore it when I took the feathers off. There's nothing wrong to just to cut the head off its legs, kick the inside out and cook it, because it's only just been hit by a vehicle or something like that. And and a lot of times the rib cages are cracked.
Right.
You know, because where they've been hit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong. When there'll be no splits, nothing. Then you can just be fine to eat it.
Superb. Superb.
You know, it's a good bird.
There you go, carp head bangers. Peter Ralph. True legends when it comes to carp fishing. What do you think of our Peter yesterday? Unbelievable, isn't he? Tell you what, don't judge a book by its cover, because he's switched on, he knows what he wants, he's a happy fella, got a lovely family, he even actually spoke to his wife yesterday. She works for the customer next side, so be careful. Got a good job. Yeah, I've never met anyone like him on the bank. I don't think many people will. A lot of respect to the guy, that's all I can say. So passionate about what he's doing and why he's doing it. Dead down to earth. Beautiful. Yeah, I like that. So anyway, I'm off tomorrow. Saturday. Prepare all myself for the move. Fish. Really cute. So good morning, carp head bangers. Well, unfortunately we didn't have anything last night, didn't even have a single bleep. That's the way it goes. Been consistently on my spots throughout the 4 days, and it's just not to be, I'm afraid. I had a text from Marcus, who's in Powley's. He had a 29 last night, and his mate in Simon's had a 35 and lost one. So well done to them. Them big wins we had last night, I'm sure it chained up the bottom a little bit. Got them on the feed, which it did, because no one's caught all week I've been here. Well, I've been here 4 days, no one's caught, and it's the first time anyone's caught, and that was last night, and the lake's basically full. And it's now Saturday morning. Have you enjoyed myself? Of course. It's all about having our moments on the lake. I know we want to catch, but unfortunately, just not to be. Some great spots on the lake, some lovely features. Love this bay area, beautiful. And so that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, on to our next adventure. You can catch me on our normal haunts on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube at Carp Head Bankers. Anyway, look forward to seeing you next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.